celebrating Africa's rich cultural heritage.
Shot Abntv to probe poisonous meat allegation. Motorist residents stranded as flood overrun Lagos, Ogun State. Outrage over discrimination against Nigerians as Abuja Chinese supermarket. Now the story in details. New wage. NLC proposed searching for the 14 governors. The Nigeria Labour Congress on Sunday gave a strong indication that we press for the inclusion of a clause which will prescribe searching for governors and local governments administrators who fail to implement the new minimum wage. The National Treasurer of NLC, Hakeem Ambali, who disclosed this in an interview with our correspondents in Abuja, said the refusal of state governors to pay the current minimum wage was a result of lack of opinion mayor in the Minimum Wage Act of 2019. He said this as the Punch on Sunday learns the 37 members committee set up by the federal government will meet this week to debate reports submitted by various subcommittees from 6 zones of the country. President Bola Tinubu, through the Vice President Kashim Shettima, had on January 30, 2024, inaugurated the 37 members panel on the new minimum wage, with its membership cutting across federal and state governments, the private sectors and organized labor. The panel is to recommend a new national minimum wage to the country. New wage. Nigeria Labour Congress proposed searching for the 14 governors. The new through the citizen page 6 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Igboho, the open letter dated April 17, 2024, was signed by both Akintoye Igboho and one Ola Ademola. They call on the president to, within the next 2 months, set up a negotiation team to negotiate the exit of the Yoruba people from Nigeria. The letter by the Yoruba Nation Arrowhead came about a week after some armed agitators invaded the Oyo State government house, attempting to hold their fling on the premises of the state House of Assembly. The agitators were subdued and 29 of them were last week taken before a magistrate court in Ibadan, which ordered that they should be remanded in the prison custody. Both Akintoye and Igboho dissociated themselves from the violent action. However, in their open letter made available to our correspondents in Ibadan on Sunday, the Yoruba Self-Determination Movement said, "We have the honor to send Your Excellency this appointment letter on behalf of the many millions of Yoruba people in almost all countries across the world." Igboho Akintoye writes Tinubu demand Yoruba exit from Nigeria. The full of story is in page 7 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Protesting Samvara community barricade, government has forced troops withdrawal. There was tension of Gansu, the Zamfara state capital, on Sunday as residents of Benin village in the Maru local government area blocked the state government's house. The villagers said they were protesting against the withdrawal of security personnel from their village and incessant attacks by bandits. The villagers, who were in large numbers, blocked the main gates of the government's house, insisting they would not leave unless the soldiers were deployed to their community. The tense situation grounded vehicular movement around the government's house as the protesters occupied the major roads by sitting on the ground. The leaders of the protesters, who gave his name as Sani Aliyu, said bandits were presently in their village, operating freely as there was no security personnel to comfort them. According to him, the military personnel who were earlier sent to the village to fight the bandits were later withdrawn. He said bandits had almost taken over the entire community. Most of the villagers have fled to other places both within and outside the state. We reported to the authorities about the critical situation we are in, but no action was taken. As such, we are not going anywhere. We will continue to be here until the state government mobilize security personnel to our village to protect us, Aliyu said. Protecting Savara community barricade, government has forced troop withdrawal. The full story is in page 7 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Kwara shares Abntv to probe poisonous meat allegation. The Kwara State government on Sunday ordered the temporary shutdown of the Abntv of Mandate Market in Ilorin West local government area following the alleged sales of poisonous cow meat in the market. The government in a suspected meat poisoning. The statement signed by the permanent secretary of the ministry, Dr. Abubakar Ayinla, said the Abntv will remain shut till Wednesday. Ayinla said the decision was part of the effort to protect members of the public after a non-governmental organization, Kwara Monitoring Group, raised the alarm that meat from 33 cows, which allegedly died of poison, had found its way to the market for sale to the public members. The group, in an unsigned statement issued earlier on Sunday, alleged that over 33 cows were suspected to be poisoned and died immediately. But surprisingly, the dead animal was lighted and distributed out to the butchers to be sold. It happens along Atere Road, right inside the College of Arabic and Islamic Studies, Ilorin. Kwara shots Abntv to probe poisonous meat allegation. The full story is in page 8 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Ondo Poll. Akinteriwa orders protest as Ayedatiwa win APC tickets. The Ondo State Governor, Mr. Lucky Ayedatiwa, on Sunday and matched the winners of the governorship primary of the Running Progressive Congress (APC) to the state held between Saturday and Sunday. Though, as of time of filling the reports, the results of the poll were still being announced by chairman of the primary election countries and governor of Kogi State, Mr. Usman Ododo. Ayedatiwa was in clear lead. As of time of filling these reports, results from 15 out of 18 local government areas in the state had been announced, and Ayedatiwa win all 15. According to the chairman of the election committee, Ayedatiwa scored 42,035 votes from the 15 local governments so far declared. As of time of filling these reports of 10:52 p.m., the committee had Jimoh Ibrahim, Olushola Okesan, former president of Nigeria Medical Association, Professor Francis Fadi, a mechanical and engineering, Dr. Funmilayo Waheed, and the national vice chairman of the APC Southwest, Isaac Kekenike. Others are Dr. Soju, Ondo Poll, Akinteriwa. Others protest as Ayedatiwa win APC tickets. The full story is in page 9 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Court EFCC appeal against Yahaya Bello's arrest today. The Court of Appeal in Abuja will today hear the appeal lodged by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission against the order of a Kogi State High Court which restrained the anti-graft agency from arresting the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. The Kogi Court, in a ruling on Friday, February 9, 2024, restrained the EFCC from inviting, arresting, detaining, prosecuting Bello pending the determination of a fundamental rights suit he filed before the court. The anti-graft agency is seeking to arraign the ex-governor on 19 court boundary on money laundering, breach of trust, and misappropriation of funds to the tune of 80.2 billion naira. The anti-graft agency, determined to get Bello to face the law for his alleged crimes, approached the Federal Government High Court in Abuja last Wednesday to get an arrest warrant, while the Federal High Court hears EFCC appeal against Yahaya Bello's arrest today. The full story is on page 9 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Marketers eyes 700 naira per litre diesel after Dangote price cut. The Independent Petrol Marketer Association of Nigeria say it is expecting that the Dangote refinery will reduce the price of its diesel further to say about 700 naira per litre. The National Vice President of IPMAN, Ahmed Fashola, stated this on Wednesday while appreciating the Dangote refinery for reducing the price of diesel from over 1,200 naira to 1,000 naira. Fashola, in an interview with our correspondents, maintained that the marketers have high expectation that the price of diesel will still go down. According to him, the rebound of the naira against the dollar will bring about an appreciable reduction in the diesel price. It is a good development, a welcome development, that it is what we expected. Even we are still expecting the diesel will still come down more. Because if look at the dollar rate to the naira now, the currency is doing well against the dollar. The exchange rate now is almost 1,000 on the black market. We still expect that the dollar will come down more, it stated. Marketer eyes 700 naira per litre diesel after Dangote price out. The full of the story is on page 16 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Ogun State business leaders collaboration. The Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun will be meeting with business leaders on Tuesday to seek their collaboration to boost the state's economy. According to a release issued on Sunday by the State's Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Adebola Sofanla, Abiodun, who meets with the business leaders before declaring open the 13th Gateway International Trade Fair at the MKO Abiola Trade Fair Complex in Abeokuta. Abiodun will meet with chief executive officers and captains of industry in Abara, Abeokuta on Tuesday, before officially declaring the trade year. He stated the governor's meeting with the CEO was to further seek areas of collaboration as strategy partners and express the state's appreciation to them for their efforts so far on the 24th. We provide an avenue to keep the industrial life abreast of government's policy and program. Ogun State Business Leadership Corporation. The full service story is on page 17 of the Nigeria Punch newspaper. And lastly, with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper, group urged LSSG to probe 5 billion naira dredging contract. The coalition of concern of Lagosians has called on the Lagos State government to probe the 5 billion naira contract for the dredging and channelization of the mandate to the Lagon waterfront recently awarded by the state government. The group announced this on Thursday in a statement jointly signed by its national president Nuruddin Olawale and secretary Keredu Animashaun. It said the contract awarded to a construction firm was to cover an area of 7 kilometers long by 40 meters wide and 4 meters deep for 1 year for the dredging of needed through Odo Iyalaro to Ikorodu Channel going to Lagos at the sum of 5 billion naira and is to cover a total area of 7 kilometers long by 40 meters wide by 4 meters deep for 1 year. Group urges LSSG to pro 5 billion naira dredging contract. The full story is on page 39 of the Nigerian Punch newspaper. If you'd like to watch your live and direct on our website, you can click on www.abntv.com/TV on our website. Click on www.abntv.com/TV. On our social media, we have the Facebook, we have the YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv OSUN. You can like and share us on our Facebook. YouTube, we have the Abntv Nigeria. And we also have the Twitter, Abntv OSUN. Instagram, Abntv Nigeria. You can try and watch us live and direct on our website, on our social media. Before we further to our news section of this program, let's listen to what we have for you in our studio before we come back. We'll be right back.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network (ABN) is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your products and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network (ABN) will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
9894 Eastern Street, Suite 875, Houston, Texas 77036.
Contact phone 281-652-8396 and
832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Welcome back, and I hope you enjoy what we have for you in our studio. Now to the second newspaper review, we have the Nigeria Tribune newspaper. Fleeing villagers seek revenge from bandits in Safara government house. Alleged 80.2 billion naira fraud. EFC Yahaya Bello continue battle in appeal court. More conviction over Gaduja suspension. RCCG pastor, others abducted in Oyo regain freedom. The NDLA arrests 3 wanted drug kingpins, intercepted Omar-born drug consignment. 25 passengers born to death in Kongi accident. Media complaints commission to educate on military unlawful dictation. Protests rock Ondo over APC governorship primaries. Federal government to roll out CNG vehicle before May 29. Now the story in details. Federal government to roll out CNG vehicles before May 29. The federal government say all in its place for the delivery of the first set of critical assets for development and launch of the compressed natural gas CNG initiates ahead of the first anniversary of the Tinubu administration on May 29. This is according to the presidency in a statement on Sunday by Bayo Oniga, special advisor to the president on information and strategy. He said, from all the end of May, Nigeria will take some baby steps to join such nations that already have large fleets of CNG vehicles. The statement added that after months of detailed planning and background work, the committee driving the initiative was set to deliver on President Tinubu's vision and promise. According to the statements, already, the Presidential Compressed National Gas Initiative committee being led by Michael Oluwagbemi has delivered some major fundamental reforms to enable the new CNG electric vehicles future the president's promise. The presidency stated after the removal of the waste fuel subsidy on May 29, 2023, President Bola Tinubu launched the presidential CNG initiative in October last year to deliver cheaper, safer, and more climate-friendly energy. The CNG initiative was designed to deliver compressed natural gas, especially for mass transit. The federal government, as part of the many intervention programs to reduce the bundle of increase in pump rates in the mass, provide 100 billion naira of the 500 billion palliative budget to purchase 5,500 naira CNG vehicles. Federal government to roll out CNG vehicles before May 29. The full story is in page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Abiodun flags off rice sales as discounted rates, says Ogun remain committed to workers' welfare. Osun State Governor Prince Dakpo Abiodun at the weekend stated discounted rate sales to civil servants in the sale of part of his commitment to the welfare of the workforce. The event took place at the Oja Irorun Civil Servants Farmer Market at the Governor Office, Okemisan, Abeokuta. Governor Abiodun, who was represented by the head of service, Mr. Kennedy Onosanya, said the occasion was a significant step in the ongoing efforts of the state government as improving the living standards of workers of the Ogun State government. The governor praised the dedication and the commitment of the workers to service, which he noted contributed immensely to the success achieved by his administration. Osun State civil servant dedication and hard work, progress and prosperity of our dear state, recognizing the invaluable essence of workers to the actualization of the policy and programs of the state government. Abiodun flags off rice sales at discounted rates, says Ogun remains commitment to workers' welfare. The full story is in page 5 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Economics advocates PPP to address infrastructural deficits. Professor Obans Osambaye, an economist, has emphasized the need for federal government to adopt public-private partnership to tackle the country's infrastructural deficits. According to the News Agency of Nigeria, Professor Osambaye, who is also head of Economics Department, Covenant University, disclosed on Sunday in Osa, Ogun, that governments alone could not provide all needed infrastructure across the country. He noted that the federal government had limited resources to meet or provide critical infrastructure that will revive the economy. There is a need for federal government to make the concerted efforts in building confidence of the state sectors and Nigerians in disparate through transparency in running of governance, the economist said. Economic advocates PPP to address infrastructural deficits. The full story is in page 6 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Akoko Edo PDP leaders pledge support for Igbo Dalu. The governorship bid of Asan Igbadon, the People Democratic Party, candidates in the September 2022 governorship election in Edo State, received a buzz over the weekend as leaders and members of the party in Akoko Edo local government areas of the state met in Agara headquarters of the local government areas, where they unmistakably pledged to work and ensure victory for the party in the governorship election. Addressing the party faithful, the convener of the meeting, which attracted members from the 10 wards in the local government areas, and a chieftain of the party, Abiodun Johnson, popular called Abata, commended the unity of purpose of the members of the party in the local government areas. He also lauded the support that the rolling mates of the governorship candidates of the party, describing the team as a perfect match that is guaranteed of victory on election day. Abiodun expressed confidence that the PDP in the state will resolve its crisis in a short time and approach the election in unity. Akoko Edo PDP leaders pledged support for Igbadano. The full story is in page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. First Bank bond meets over MDS resignation. The board of First Bank on Saturday met at the bank's headquarters over the sudden resignation of the managing directors of the bank, Adesola Adeduntan. Mr. Adeduntan's resignation comes 8 months before he was due to retire from office, when his tenure would have been completed. I, however, decided to proceed on retirement with efforts from 20 April 2024 to pursue other interests, he said in a copy of his resignation letter. Mr. Adeduntan attended Saturday board meeting, expected to be his last as the MD of the bank. A senior official of the bank said, according to a letter addressed to Tunde Hassan, the bank's board chairman, Adeduntan's tenure also emphasized or lapsed on December 31, 2024. However, he voluntarily decided to step down on April 2020. As you are aware, my contract will be expiring on 31 December 2024, after which I will no longer be eligible for employment within the bank, being served as the managing director, chief executive officer of First Bank for a record time of 9 years, Adeduntan said. First Bank board meets over MD resignation. The full story is in page 14 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Alternative Bank works against hunger, advocates education. The Alternative Bank Limited has announced a strategic collaboration with Food Bank and Sterling One Foundation to raise approved 20 million naira in support of hunger alleviation and educational initiatives. The initiative aligns with the theme of the African Union Summit 2024, Educate and Skill Africa for the 21st Century. Hassan Yusuf, the managing director of the Alternative Bank, unveiled this plan in a press release, enlightening the forthcoming artwork events as a pivotal fundraising platform. Though this initiative will aim to mobilize contributions from both internal and external stakeholders, reaffirming our commitment to education and societal welfare, stated Yusuf. The fundraising campaign aims to secure 20 million naira with the process serving dual purpose, providing means for unserved communities and orphanage through the Lagos Food Bank initiative and delivering quality educational support via Sterling One Foundation. Alternative Bank works against hunger, advocates education. The full story is in page 14 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Stanbic IBTC Capital acts as lead issuing house for Ashela 16.15 billion naira 10 years Series 1 bond. Ashela Funding YPLC has achieved a significant milestone with the successful completion of its 16.4 billion naira series 1 fixed rate bond due 2034. The transaction was issued under its newly established 15 billion naira multi-instrument insurance program. Acting as the lead insuring house for the bond issue, Stanbic IBTC Capital, the investment banking subsidiary of Stanbic IBTC Holdings, alongside 7 joint insuring houses, played a pivotal role in the transaction with Stanbic Bank and EcoBank. Naxan Allied Industries PSC has announced the subsection of the proposed merger of Dangote Sugar Refinery. The PSC serving as the transaction banks, the bond insurance will enable Ashesa Limited Fund its long-time capital expenditure. Stanbic IBTC Capital acts as lead insuring house for Ashana 16.4 billion naira 10-year series in 1 bond. The full story is in page 19 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And lastly, with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, OSUN youth wants Oyetola to seek APC governor tickets in 2026. The youth under the aegis of Congress and progressive youths in Osun State wants immediate past state governors and current Minister of Marine and Blue Economic, Alhaji Isiaka Adegboyega Oyetola, to seek the Congress APC for the next governorship poll in the state. The group held that such will restore the party in the state of the past of honor of its glory, and as well as returning the state to the path of good governance. The Secretary of COPI, Lekan Ibrahim, in a statement, acknowledged the challenges posed by anti-party activities within the progressives. The member said Oyetola still enjoyed the support and admiration of the people because his exemplary performance as governor during his first time in the office. According to the group, Governor Isiaka Adegboyega Oyetola tenure was marked by remarkable achievements in various sectors, including mineral products, development, education, infrastructure, primary health care, the OSUN Health Insurance Scheme, food support for the vulnerable, and agricultural developments. He demonstrated love, support, and acceptance by the people, despite legal challenges, underscore his popularity and effectiveness as a leader. Osun Youth wants Oyetola to seek APC governor ticket in 2026. The full list of this story is in page 23 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. That's what we have for you on our newspaper review. If you'd like to watch us live and direct on our website, you can click on www.abntvnetwork.com/TV on our website. Click on www.abntvnetwork.com/TV. On our social media, we have the Facebook, Abntv OSUN. You can share and like us on our website, on our social media. We also have the YouTube, Abntv Nigeria, Twitter, Abntv OSUN, and Instagram, Abntv Nigeria. Try to subscribe and share and like us. And if you'd like to watch us live and direct on our website, you can click on this website on our social media. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening to my message. My name once again is Kenny Afolabi. Bye for now.
African Broadcasting Network. African Broadcasting Network. It's all about Africa. It's all about motherland. Celebrating rich cultural heritage. ABN, we bring the best. ABN, celebrating Africa's rich cultural heritage.